ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdingham. I'm of course the ConflictNerd, and today, I've been doing some testing with roads, and intersections, and junctions, and all sorts of things, and I've come to a conclusion, and that conclusion is that my road design worked at a time. You know, once upon a time, my roads, they worked. But they're really starting to... What's the word I'm looking for? Not. Pretty much. They're starting to not work. And I can't really do anything about that. I've been looking at this road, and I spent like an hour looking at this road individually. And there's not much I can do. The problem with this road is that the traffic is all going into one lane. Because they're all wanting to go down here and then turn left. So they sort of just stay in the one lane. So they all just bunch up because that's kind of the only lane that lets them do that. So really what I'm saying is we need other ways out of this area. It's just not so easy to do that because other ways out of this area, I mean, it's a fairly heavily populated area. So I kind of want to do a tunnel. I know a lot of this traffic is, I mean, I can show you what a lot of them are doing. The ones that are going that way, a lot of them go over this, you know, around this intersection over the bridge and down this way. And that's great, you know, that's a lot of traffic. It is, and there's 23 of them go that way, 50 of them go that way, 28 go that way, and the remaining 29 go that way. So they are using it in a good way. It's not like they're using that to go somewhere, you know, it's not like they're using it to go out and then back in, although some of them might be. No. And that's okay. It's not like they're using it to go out and back in, it's just, that's the quickest way for them to get over to the industrial zone. So, what I'm thinking is, on one hand, I could make this into a intersection that goes, you know, the cloverleaf one, I think it is. I could make it into one of those that would connect to here and give them a direct highway connection. I could use an intersection I have, which is a two-side highway exit, and it's bloody enormous, but again, would work in theory. But, like I said, it's a bit enormous, and I would have to get rid of a lot of things to make that work. And there's also no guarantees that it will actually work. So, what am I going to do? Well, like I said, I'm going to go with a tunnel. And I'm going to go with a tunnel just to begin with. In fact, something I'm going to do first is change this up so that that road goes to there. Because I want less traffic using this intersection. I want more traffic to be moving here. I want less traffic to be backing up. So they can all use that road, and that's fine. As for the tunnel, though, I kind of want to put the tunnel here, if I'm honest, and I might... No, I'll not do it two-way. It'll be a one-way tunnel. It'll come off of here, it'll go down, it'll go straight across to there. It can go straight across to there. And can hopefully do that. There we go. Alright, so that's a fairly nice tunnel. That'll let them get across. Hopefully, that'll at least take the traffic that wants to go there. Even if it only turns out to be 50 or so cars. That is less using the other exit, which is kind of important. Now, I sort of feel I should do something similar down here. I just don't know where. You know, something that goes from one of these areas into this area could be a good idea. I mean, the tunnel we had, the tunnel that went, you know, from here down to there and down to there, it did work. It's just, it put all the traffic on this road again, and that's not what I want. And I'm sort of looking at that and thinking I should probably do something. And that something is change all of this up, because this is pretty much, this is a major road here. And are they using the 3 lanes? I mean, they are, but I don't think there's enough traffic to warrant 3 lanes. I feel like that really could just be another, that could just go back to a 2-lane road. So I'm going to do that because I much prefer this along the coast. So we'll go with this along the coast here. And I'm going to just have to upgrade the entire stretch of road to handle more traffic, because it's not going to be able to do that for too much longer. Gonna have to get rid of the parks as well, ruining the design of my lovely city hall. Not too happy about that. Alright. And I mean, I guess this really should just go the whole way along, at least up to the next, there. And well, you know what, we'll just do it the whole way along there as well. Alright, so that looks interesting. It looks interesting that it changes like that, but I think it changes in a good place, and it could go back to here, but I don't think it needs to. This is where the majority of traffic's going to be, so this should do the job. Let me get another park to put in there. Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Give me that one. And we'll put some buildings in there. I think that looks alright. I think we're doing a reasonable job with design there. Could put a little bit of just a pathway back there, I suppose, if I wanted to. We'll do that and do that. Yeah, that works. That looks alright. And then this just all along here will need rezoned with some commercial zoning. Let's put commercial in there, put commercial in there, and there, and there. And then residential in along here. Maybe fix that. There we go. Alright, that will hopefully let traffic get along here a little bit easier. I also want to upgrade this road. I do, and I'm sort of looking at this road and I'm thinking I want this to be one way. And the reason I want that is because a lot of the traffic here is coming out the way. I kind of want it to go back the way. I kind of want this whole road to go this way and then the whole way down here as a one-way road. A huge one-way road going through the middle of that area, and then perhaps turn this one into a one-way road going the opposite way. I kind of want to try that. I know one-way roads are a bit shifty. I know they're a bit weird and they don't always work. But I wanna give it a shot. I wanna see if I can make it work and get something interesting going on here. So let's just flip this all around, which is probably not going to work in the slightest, but we shall see. This needs to go this way around. There we go. Flip it that way. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, still good. Still good. And the whole way along to there. Okay, now I'm very curious to see what that's going to do. I am very curious indeed to see what that is going to do. Also, we probably don't need traffic lights there, I'll be honest. I mean, it's all splitting up, it's all going into different lanes. It all looks like it wants to turn left. Where's it going to be going? Oh, it's going to go to that one, isn't it? Yeah, it's absolutely going to go to that road. Meaning I may have just moved my problem from one road to another and left this road with very little to do anymore. Definitely seems like this road is not going to be used anywhere near as much as I want it to be. But even still, I do like the idea of a big one-way road through here. I do. I do enjoy that idea. I could flip this. No, I can't really flip that around. I mean, it's kind of holding up. I mean, there's a lot of traffic, but it's moving, you know? It's definitely moving. Except at this point, it's not moving. Up here, it's clearing out a little bit. I am genuinely tempted to turn this into a big one-way road going the opposite way. That could be interesting. Let's try it. Let's just go for it. Don't know where that's going. It goes that way. Okay, let me just make this work before I flip it all around. Turn you that way, turn you that way, turn you that way. Don't know why it would flip and go the wrong way, but sure. Thanks for that, cities. Go the proper way. Or don't. That's good too. There you go. Alright, that'll be interesting. I think. I mean, it probably won't. It'll probably not work, but we shall see. We shall certainly see. Let me break this because it's not doing what I want it to do. Then have it just go... Okay, have it just go like... Okay, it can't go like that. And it can quite clearly go like that, but sure. Flip it that way, and then give me a connection from there to... Really? Okay, off with that road then. Like that. And then, is that a one-way road, or is that a two-way road? I think it's... two-way? Yeah, it's a two-way road. Alright, so that connects from there to there. Alright, so now we get to see how this will turn out, because... I don't necessarily think this will solve my problems, but I'm curious. I am very, very curious to see what it does. Because in theory, it is just creating a loop, isn't it? You know, it is just creating a big loop. And I'm kind of thinking this should probably be a part of the loop as well, this road. So that the one-way system goes up to this main road and loops around, as opposed to kind of ending awkwardly here. I don't know. Oh, that's an awful lot of traffic there. But I mean, they're using it. You know, they are using it. A lot of traffic there, but that's mainly traffic lights. Not a lot of traffic using the one-way road. That is definitely a thing. A lot of traffic using this road now because they sort of want the quick alternative. Of course they do. Of course they want the quick alternative. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I want to do, and this is just going back on what I just did. I want to turn this back into a two-way road. I know that was a complete waste of time, but you'll see why. Turn that into a two-way road. Can I get this to just work without being awkward? That'd be great. Come on, cities, stop being awkward now. There's no need for this. There's really no need for this. Okay, and then come from there. Right, so let's turn this into a two-way road, and I'll show you my idea. So what I'm thinking is that this is a one-way road that goes up this way. This one goes the same way, so basically traffic's going to be forced to come down here, go onto this road, go down here, then down this way, and onto that road. So all the traffic is going to have to do a loop if they want to leave. But with it being a huge road, it should... in theory, be able to deal with it. And just to make sure it can deal with it, I'm going to turn it into a highway road. Which, I mean, I know they won't use entirely, because there's only the two roads coming off of it at the end, but I mean, I could fix that. Oh, I could totally fix that, actually. I could totally give them something, something to do there. So if I give that a third exit, and get it to go down, which I can... Oh, this is possibly the best thing I've ever done. Hold on a minute. I want it to go over here. But I need it to come up somewhere that makes sense. I mean, down there would be perfect, actually. Maybe have it curve down like this. Something like that. Maybe not, actually, because of the tunnel that's already there. Could be slightly problematic. Yeah, distance too short. Oh, I need it to go somewhere good, though. That's the problem. It needs to go somewhere that's actually going to work. But I totally want to do this. I do. I want to give them the third place to go off of these tunnels. It really should connect to a main road as well, I think. So maybe have it come under, you know, go under everything like this. So under everything like that. And maybe connect to that road somewhere. Because that's not actually a very busy road, I've noticed. So I guess something like, give me a 90 degree, there we go. I guess something like that could work. That's not a ridiculously busy road, so that could be interesting. That'll give them something to do as well. But now I just need to change this road. This just needs to be made into a slightly better junction. So I think the way I'm going to do that is by getting rid of it. And the reason I'm doing that is so I don't have to move the department store. So if I do all of that, and do all of this, I should be able to quite simply do this, right? This'll work. No, it needs to be over one. Okay, well, goodbye to that road. Okay, not what I wanted to do, but sure. Have it come to there, then up to there. Is that along? I think that's alongside the department store. Yeah, it is. Okay, now it just needs flipped around. So flip it to go that way. And now we just need to reconnect all the roads that I disconnected. And we're hopefully good to go. And that doesn't need to be connected like that. That's already got a connection down here, so we probably don't need a connection there. But what I could do is, you know, put one in here instead. That'll slow traffic down a little bit, potentially, but I think that's alright. We'll do that. We'll do... I don't really want that to angle weirdly like that. It connects down there, I suppose. So I guess it could also connect here, if I really wanted it to. So that'll work. Change up the connections a little bit. But I'm very curious to see how traffic handles this. Very curious indeed, because it's going to force all of you out that way, which is fine. Then it forces all of you onto those roads, and then you'll go into your individual lanes for wherever you're going, which could be a very good thing. Although an awful lot of you are trying to turn from lanes you shouldn't be trying to turn from, which is less than good. So while they're doing that, I want to come up to the university, and I want to change things up a little bit, because some people suggested that I get rid of the offices in the uni and put in some residential buildings so that they'd look like dorms, and I actually kind of really like that idea. I think that's a really good idea, and it totally makes sense as well. So I'll put some dorms back here. I don't know if I'll necessarily get rid of all the office buildings, because they sort of serve a bit of a purpose. I mean, you know, I don't want too much residential zoning in here, but I kind of like the idea of some residential back there. And it wouldn't really be near the tennis courts. You wouldn't? Well, maybe it would. We'll put some here. We'll put some there. That'll do the job. Getting that to fill out a little bit. Let's pop over and have a look at all of this. I'm not going to lie, I did reset traffic because it was having so many problems here. So, I want to see how this holds up, because it could be interesting to see. Oh, that's all been de-zoned, hasn't it? That needs to be fixed. So, residential in there. Commercial in there. Probably commercial in all of there as well, and then some residential down here. Same with all this, residential, and I think we're pretty much good. I think we're good. Some commercial, because why not? There we go. Yeah, this should be alright. I mean, it's definitely flowing. A lot of traffic is now flowing down the way, which is not so good, but I think that'll be okay. I mean, at least the ambulances can go either way, and I guess technically these guys can also keep going straight on. These guys can, but these guys can, which is good. So, I mean, it seems to be working. It definitely seems to be working. It is traffic isn't quite backing up anywhere yet, which is fantastic news. So, we might have solved the problem with a big one-way system. We might not have solved the problem with a big one-way system. It's possibly going to take a little while to figure that one out. But something else I want to do is with this junction, I want to go ahead and I want to turn the big looping section into a single... I need to turn off... I need to put on overlap, so this will work. I need to turn it into a big single lane highway. And the reason I'm doing that is because not as much traffic goes straight on as goes left. So I want a single lane going that way, and then I want 2 lanes going this way. And that'll split up the traffic so much better than what it was doing previously, because there's no need for 3 lanes of traffic going around, and it does merge into 1 lane anyway. Whereas on this side, we do need 2 lanes going that way. Although I may want to look at how they merge, because this could be slightly problematic. I guess you guys can merge out into the middle lane. You guys probably want to go into that lane. You guys probably want to go into that lane and that lane. And then you guys want to stick in your lane. Okay, so hopefully that'll be okay. I think this is already set up, but I'll do it anyway. Just to make sure everything works. That should be good. And then I just need to up the speed limit. That's pretty much it. This is going to be 40 at the minute, which is not fast enough. This will probably be set to 80, so I'll just set them both to 90, so they don't have to slow down too much. There we go, and speed things along, and we should see that function much better. That'll also stop some bad merging further down the highway. What I may even do is turn this one, the other loop, into a single and turn that into a double. Because, well, no, there is a lot of traffic coming down that way, actually. But I feel like that could be fine on a single road. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be too many traffic problems along there. I have seen a lot of traffic problems around this area. And it is sort of happening down here with all the traffic trying to go straight down and to the right there. I guess that is a fairly major road, isn't it? Especially with the one-way system, which is doing okay. Also, how's this going? Because I've seen this back up before as well. This definitely needs to be improved. This can't be a permanent entrance to the area, but I mean, it's working for now. The one-way system is not really working all that great. It could definitely be better, especially with the amount of traffic that's trying to use it. So I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. There's just a lot of traffic using these roads in general. I don't know if it is necessarily an issue with traffic, or if it is just more that there's just a lot of it stopping at red lights. Like, that's a lot of traffic. It is very clearly a lot of traffic, but the reason it's all backed up is the red lights. I mean, if I turn off traffic lights there, what's going to happen? I mean, will it just flow? Like, it does look to me like that is just going to clear out and we'll have a fairly decent flow of traffic. That does seem to be what's happening, although it's so much of it's trying to so much of it's trying to just, okay, let's fix this. So you go to that lane, you go to that lane, and you go to that lane. Then you go to there and there, then you go to there and there, and you go to there and there. Right, so that gives them a way to use all of the lanes, which is fantastic. This needs to be set up differently. You go to there and there, you can go to there and there, and you can go to there and there, and then this side is sort of the same, but just in reverse. Alright, that seems like a reasonable setup. We'll go with that. Let's get traffic flowing. It'll take a little bit to update, but hopefully we can see this flow a bit better once it does update. These guys really should be merging. Well, I guess it's okay. I guess because they can technically go right, this could actually cause some problems. Maybe that should be a stretch of one way as well. It's one way up in there, and then if they want to go elsewhere, that could be a good idea, actually. That could be a good idea, because there is a lot of traffic going up the way, not a lot coming down. So I'm going to make that a one-way road as well. Again, I know people don't, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of these massive one-way roads. I wish there was a slightly smaller one. Like a 4-lane one-way road would be great. But unfortunately there isn't. So there's not really much that I can do about that. I would love one. There just isn't one. And that kind of sucks. Have this go up to here. Why? There we go. Alright, so we'll see how that goes. What did I D-zone? Some residential? I can fix that. There we go. Alright, so now I'm very interested to see how this goes. I may have actually destroyed my merging here. I don't think... maybe I didn't have any. But how is this going to go? Oh, why are you merging so badly? Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Please don't do that. What if I... I guess I could set this up so that... No, I can't really set it up so these guys go straight on, because they'll start cutting across each other. No one should be cutting across any... Oh my... Wow, that's a lot of traffic. This is also a lot of traffic. Where are you all going? That's my question. Where are you guys going? Yeah, that's a great help. That's great. That's perfect. Thanks. That shows me every bit of information that I needed. That was just beyond perfect. Thank you, cities. Fair bit of traffic using that. Decent bit of traffic. Actually, is there more than a decent bit of traffic using that? Because it sure looks like it. Oh no, it's just traffic lights causing issues there. This is moving. That's moving. This is now starting to back up by the looks of it. Yeah, that will actually start to back up. If I'm not careful. Oh, stop doing that! That's so stupid! Why would you merge across 4 friggin' lanes? This is what kills my cities. This is the... I know my road layouts aren't good. I get it. Everyone tells me, and I agree. My road layouts are not great. I don't have the best solutions to all these problems. But traffic turning at a 90... like coming to a full stop on a 6-lane road, turning 90 degrees, driving at that 90-degree angle across 4 different lanes, coming to a full stop and turning another 90 degrees to continue is so dumb. It's so stupid. It really is, and it just infuriates me because it's so dumb. Ugh, stop it. Where are you guys going? Why are you all backing up so much? I don't understand where you're all trying to go. And I'll never know because the traffic thing here doesn't tell me. You're going there, okay. You're going up there, okay. Why would you go that way? Oh, that's the only way. Well, you could go that way. That would probably be quicker. Or, you know, down this way and not use the same road that everyone else is using. This might have to become a one-way road as well. I'm kind of thinking I want this to be a series of one-way roads. But I want to change it up a little bit. I don't want to view underground for a start. I want this one to go down. So I want it to go that way. Down the side, like so, like that. And I know not a lot of vehicles are going to use it, but I want that to be the case. And then I want this one to go up like this. Okay, so I want to see what that does. I mean, really, I probably should increase the lanes on this road, but I'm curious. I'm curious to see what this does. And right, that's the traffic moving. That's a start. Okay, then they're all going to have to go onto that road, which is fine by me. Why are you... What the hell is that? Sure, drive on the footpath. That's great. That's really great. Let's just speed things up and let the traffic move without traffic lights. Why are you driving on the footpath? Oh, that's just dumb. I don't understand. I really don't. Turn off traffic lights there. Because they're probably not necessary. Well, actually, I kind of want to disagree and say they are necessary because of the way traffic has to cut across itself, but whatever. Traffic lights aren't necessary there. Definitely not. They're probably not necessarily necessary there. Or there. Probably needed there. Not needed there. Not needed there. And not needed there. Or there. Okay, let's see how this flows. I mean, these guys are tailing back a little bit. Are traffic lights needed there? I guess they probably are. Not really needed there. That's good. It's flowing. It is flowing. It is backing up like crazy here now because they're all wanting to go straight on as opposed to using the roads the way they should be using them. But whatever. Let's upgrade this to be 6 lanes because apparently we need that more than I thought. You know, just getting rid of the really nice design I had. I like those roads with the central divider because they put trees down the middle. But sure, we'll go with this. It looks so much better. I don't like it. I don't like it as much as I like the central dividers. And stop using one lane. Just stop using one lane. You can all go straight on. I don't understand. I don't care. I just don't. I don't care about traffic. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to go build something. I want to build something. I want to fill out this area. I want to flesh this out and not have to worry about stupid traffic right now because it's really annoying me. Okay, give me this road. Have it come in there. I don't really want it to go. I don't really want it to go straight across, but I'll do it just so I can get the get it lined up properly. Then get rid of that. And then I want this to go not like that, but I mean, no one's necessary. You wouldn't really want to live, you know, directly behind a recycling center, but these guys aren't really getting a choice. That can go there. That fits in perfectly there. Then if I could get one in perfectly here, that would also be great. Well, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Have it come down a little bit for a block, and then go to there. That'll do. That does the job, I think. Yeah, it fills out the area quite nicely, actually. I've got plenty of room for some parks and stuff like that. That'll be pretty good. Probably don't need traffic lights there, and that's just going to be a big residential zone, I think. Well, maybe. Let's do some commercial there, and the rest of it can be residential. Just because I like myself some residential. Well, actually, up there should probably be commercial as well. Up there, really, I shouldn't zone on at all, because it is a very major road, but I don't think I'm going to get a choice in that one. I do want a park. Do I want this one? Maybe. Don't we have the big eco park, don't we? It's a pretty big park. That's the wooded one. That's the 8x8 one. But there is the Infinity Eco Park. Maybe. I guess that looks alright. That's a nice park. We'll let that zone. Hopefully they've got water. Yeah, they do. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'll let those guys develop. That's a fairly nice area, I like to think. I think it looks good. These guys are going to have to rebuild their houses a little bit smaller in places, but that's alright. How's this all going? I mean, this backs up, but I know it moves. Nothing else up here is really backing up. Down here... Good lord. Good lord. It's just awful. It really is. Maybe that should be a way in. I feel like that should be a way in, as opposed to a way out. Although, that would be pointless. Probably. Oh, I don't know. What if this road was coming down? Let's try that. Let's try flipping this one-way road so it goes the other way. But that's going to force these guys, probably, basically anyone that wants to go to here is going to have to use this road. Then they'll take that turn. No, they won't take that turn, actually, because they can't. So there's already one coming down there. They'll take this turn, and then probably go this way. They can't take that right, so they'll take that one. How the hell would they do that? How would you actually navigate that? I've realized part of my problem is probably this two-way road in the middle. Probably very likely to be this two-way road in the middle. Or this one-way road in the middle, sorry. Because it stops them from navigating as easily. What if we made that a two-way road from here? Again. Because, just looking at that, it does make navigation a little bit more difficult. I didn't really think that through. I really do need to start looking at what I'm doing with these roads, don't I? I really need to start working that out. Hopefully that'll sort of help the traffic move about a little bit easier. I mean, anyone going straight on there does have to merge over awkwardly, but that seems to be okay. Traffic lights are not necessarily there or there. They are probably necessary there. They are not necessary there. Probably necessary there. Not needed. Not needed. And not needed. Okay, that'll do a reasonable job. We'll see how it goes. I would love to see how much of this traffic... I mean, a lot of that traffic should technically be turning to the right there, but they're not going to bother. Turn off traffic lights there, because probably not needed once all that clears out. If all that clears out. It'd be great if all that cleared out. It'll take time, but it'll do it. You guys are backing up a little bit. Don't know where you're wanting to go, but I'll give it a chance with traffic lights off there. Alright. I mean, it's flowing. Down here isn't. Still isn't in the slightest. But it's flowing. That is definitely staying as a one-way system there. That I'm liking how it's flowing onto this road, but I'm not liking the way it's flowing here. That's kind of annoying me. I guess the merging is kind of the problem in a way. No, it is moving. It is definitely moving. It's just here is kind of an issue as well. Maybe I'll move that road. But then that defeats the purpose of the bridge. which is probably a good thing, actually, so let's do that. Let's get rid of that road. Let's go ahead and connect this like so. And I'll put some commercial zoning in there. So fill that up. Like so. So that means the entrances are down here for this area. Which could be good, could be bad. I'm feeling is probably a good thing. I mean, it is going to force all this traffic to start using these and then this road, but it does mean that there will be less congestion on this road. There's going to be less intersections, less reasons to actually stop. And that's kind of important. So we're going to have to see how that goes. There's a guy turning, you know, turning 90 degrees from that lane to that one. Wow, good job. That's impressively bad. Why would you do that? Is there anywhere you can merge on that road? There is. So technically they should be doing it there. But for some reason they're not. Okay, well you go to there. I mean, these are probably all set up to work the way I have them, the way I'm doing them here. But I'm going to do it anyway. I am going to set it up like this anyway, to kind of have it strictly going to each individual lane. Alright. We'll see how that goes. Could be interesting. If they'd stop doing... Like, he's going backwards. They are going backwards there. That's just ridiculous. That is so stupid. That is the problem with this road. Is the way they merge. Because so much... Why would they do that? That actually makes no sense. Like, notice that some of them are changing lane out here. When they could get in lane here and go straight and... Oh, for God's sake. Right. Where's that merging point? There it is. They are not being allowed to merge on this road. You get in lane to begin with. You don't merge on this this road at all. Nope. Nope. No. You get in lane to begin with. You do not merge here either. You stay in lane. You do not merge, because merging is really just driving me a little bit crazy. I don't want them merging. I want them to get in lane. If they get in lane on the six lane road on the main avenue, this is fine. Problem solved. They'll get to where they need to be. Those 3 lanes are there for a reason. You know, these 3 lanes each go to an individual lane on this road, so you'd think they'd use it. You really would. Like, these guys could use it no problem and go to where they're needing to go. Or get in lane back here somewhere. Or get in lane down here somewhere. But no, they're merging awkwardly. I don't understand why they're out in this lane if they're not wanting to go straight on. Like, they should be in lane from the get-go. That's the thing that annoys me. There's plenty of room for you to be in lane from the start. Like, anyone merging from this side and going into that lane, or you merging from there, like, where are you going? I swear, you're in that lane. Nope, you individually. Okay, you're fine. You're going straight on. Where are you going? You're going... See, why would you do that? Why on earth would you do that? How stupid is that pathfinding? That he merges out like that? That's so dumb. That makes no sense. I'm going to have to change this up so these guys can only go straight on as well, because this is honestly just driving me a little bit insane, and it's kind of difficult to see with all the cars there, but whatever. Just link all of those up like that. And you know what? I'm going to have to clear traffic again, so let's do that. Like, look at this. This is what they're doing. They merge out, and then they merge back in. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand what is wrong with the pathfinding there. Like, so many of them are merging out like that as well. Like, why would you do that? That literally makes no sense. You're not even supposed to be able to do that anymore. You can't do that. You're actually not allowed to do that. And the ambulance is merging across like that. Like, when you see these guys, they'll do it. Yeah, right over. And then he merged across. Well, no, they're okay doing it, actually, but technically they aren't allowed to merge there. That's the thing. You should be in lane back here. That's what I don't understand at all. But whatever. It might update. It might start working the way it's supposed to. I think it might actually be working the way it's supposed to. Well, it isn't, actually, because these guys are now merging here. I'm going to have to get rid of that merging point. You are not allowed to merge on this road, which could cause some problems, because it might result in cars going to where they don't want to go. But again, if they get in lane back here, they don't have any problems. You know, if you get in lane, like, you want to go, say, you know, you want to go onto this highway from here, you take one of these 3 right lanes, because they will take you into these 3 right lanes, and they will take you onto the highway. Same with this side. You want to go to the highway, you get in these 3 lanes. You want to go straight on, you get these 3. You want to go straight on here, you get these 3. It's not complicated, and I don't get it. Like, why would you be in that lane if you want to go there? Like, why would you be in the outsidemost lane if that's not where you want to go? It's so dumb. Merge back here. Like, there's plenty of merging space. I haven't turned off merging on this road. I've just turned it off in this one. Like, look at that. It's so stupid. Why would you all merge into the one? I don't understand it at all. Okay, so I cleared traffic again. And I think it is actually working. They're not merging awkwardly on that road. They are getting into the lane that they need to be in. And they're getting, like, these guys aren't merging across because they're in lane back here. It does mean there may wind up being a lot more merging back at these points. But you can see here, these guys are obviously going... Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that these guys are all going into the correct lane, and then they're turning that way. So it does seem that most people are going to wind up using the rightmost lane. But that is kind of the point. That might cause some traffic backups, especially since there's not that many people wanting to go... Okay, now you guys are just kind of technically breaking the law there, thanks. You're supposed to be in lane for going there. You guys go there, and you guys strictly go there. No, you guys strictly go there. So you can't... You can't go that way. It's this is designed to make you use the lanes. You just merged legally, okay. This is designed to make you use the lanes from the get-go, not use the lanes to illegally turn. Because for some reason you're only using one lane. Oh, we're getting there. Are you going to turn right? Oh, you are. You sexy red car. Alright, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Thank you. That's a good driver right there. Then you're going to take the right and go into the middle lane. Perfect. Okay, okay. We might see this work. Bit of merging trouble back here. That's fine. I mean, again, I think we might be okay. I think we... Okay, yeah, you guys just make illegal turns. That's fine by me. I mean, I'm not putting merging on back here on this road. They need to be in lane when they get onto this road. That's how it's going to work. But it does seem to be okay, yeah, having some garbage problems because I've been clearing traffic a little bit. That'll happen. That'll happen to you. That actually makes me slightly worried for the number of garbage trucks that are going to be trying to get in here. Yep. Okay, that's not great. Also, this junction needs to be replaced, so let's very quickly do that and make it actually, you know, function like an actual intersection. There we go, get rid of all that. Should probably put the roads back to overlap as opposed to collide. Okay, now the question is, what kind of road or intersection can I get here? I don't want that one. Don't want a roundabout. Can I do this one? This one would actually work here. Slope too steep, except when it's there. Okay. I'll do that. That seems to work fine. Doesn't quite line up with the road that we have, though, but we can make that work. There we go. So let's just go ahead and connect it all up. Because it should hopefully do a reasonable job. This should be able to support the area relatively well, so have that go to there, have that go to there. Alright. Then I want to change these into grass-lined roads so people don't end up parking on them. I mean, I don't think they would, but I don't want to chance it. Okay. And then flip that around. And then we need to bring this road over to meet the thing. So have it come over like this. Then have it go, turn off snapping, please. Have it go like that, I guess. Yeah, that should do it. That should totally do it. Have you come off of there and go to there. Have you come off of there and go to there. That's perfect. That should totally do the job. That is okay. I mean, you really shouldn't be doing that. Should we have collide on? Yeah, I may have had collide turned off for the trees there. My bad. Okay, that should do the job. That should be fine. I feel like these roads need to be a little bit faster, though. 40 is not going to be fast enough for those. So 80 will do. And then probably the same on this road, to be honest. We'll do 70. No, we'll do 80. We'll just do 80 the whole way along there, and then it can slow down at this point. Alright, so let's see this work then. Because it should. It should work. Except when they want to U-turn, which they definitely shouldn't be doing. That kind of makes no sense. So, you know, maybe don't U-turn there, guys. That'd be great. Let me just set that up properly. There we go. Alright, so that should help the traffic flow a little bit from there. Alright, how are things going at the Nightmare Road? Slow, but it's not backing up anywhere near as much as it was. And I think they are, yeah, they are actually getting in lane back when they need to. So after all that, like, look at this. They are all in the lane that they need to be in. I'm actually so happy about that. Oh, that's so good. They all get in lane, like, way back here. They get in, like, these guys are all in lane before they've even taken the turn. Oh, dude, that is perfect. That is exactly what I want to see. I'm so happy about that. I really am. I mean, this is having some problems. I almost said troubles. Combination of problems and troubles. But I think I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this. This is flowing. This isn't great. Like, I do need to get an alternate way into the area. Because this is definitely not meant to really be a supporting road. And it is backing up a bit. But I think that'll be okay. I do. I think this will be okay for the meantime. Actually, what is that road? That is a road that goes out that way. So they're not really wanting to go that way. They are wanting to go this way. So where are you guys going? That's my question. Like, you get on that road, where do you go? You go around there, you go down there, a lot of you go that way, and a lot of you go that way. Okay. So really they are just using that as an entrance to the area, which in theory I could get rid of and force them all to use either the tunnel that exists here or the highway by forcing them up and around. But it certainly seems like that highway is having problems, and I'm actually going to go ahead and just change this up a little bit. Like that. And then change this up a little bit because I don't think we need as much room as we actually have here. So do this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. And then turn this into turn these both into 90 roads, like that. And then sort out the intersection to work like so. So you go to there. Alright. And then how's this going to work? I guess traffic going straight on should be in the outside lane. So you guys can go from there to the green, which is there. You guys can go from there. I guess you can go straight on. No, I don't want you to go straight on. Then the traffic in this lane can sort of go anywhere. So that should help things out a little bit. That'll hopefully make it work, because it is starting to back up, and it is just an issue with traffic not being able to move as quickly as it should be able to. Maybe this should even be 100, really. I feel like this road should just go up to 100, because it is just a major joining point. So we'll see how that goes. It should be alright. It is also just a lot of industrial traffic wanting to get into the industrial zone here. Mustafar Did I not give that a district name? I did. Where is it? Not there. Well, there it is. Alright. Oh, and Korriban Academy Campus wasn't there either. Okay. But there we go. That'll take a little bit of time, but it is clearing out, which is fantastic news. I feel like this should maybe be 2 lanes, and this should stay 1. But I think it'll be alright. That road is flowing, very busy. Maybe put some traffic lights on all of these, just to sort of regulate traffic a little bit. This is all flowing. This is... I mean, this is really busy. This is a really, really busy road. But I'm so happy with the fact that they get in lane back here. And they turn in lane as well. Like, look at that. That's so much traffic turning the way it's supposed to turn. And that's so good. And then they all go to where they're going. They all branch off in their different directions. So that works. I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I got angry, I got annoyed, but in the end, I've had a success. Except for here, which is still backing up a little bit because it's super busy. But I can fix that eventually. Oh my. Oh my, that is... Wow, is that actually backing up this far back? I mean, it shouldn't be, because there's not really much in front of it. But that's that is quite the tail. It's because it's merging, of course. Of course, the problem is merging. Whatever, we'll get that sorted. I am going to leave it there for today, though, because we've been going for almost an hour. I do want to work out something to do here to make this a bit better. I mean, I could put a junction in. I could get rid of that junction altogether and force them to go, you know, up and around onto the highway or something, or to use the tunnel, for example. But I don't know about that. We may have to do it. I mean, in theory, I could force them instead of there onto this road and down there. That could be interesting. Let's do that very quickly before we call it there. Let's just do something like this that goes down. Okay, maybe not down there. Something like this that goes there, then there, then down. Okay, not gonna work. It's gonna have to bridge. It's gonna have to be a bridge because going down isn't an option apparently. So go to there and go up. And then go... Okay, I might want snapping for this. And then go to there. And go through there. Then give me a straight section of road that goes straight across there. Then give me a nice angled piece that sort of goes to there. Alright. And then a nice straight section of road that can go to there. Now that's a very, very steep incline. But we might see this work out okay. Let's turn off traffic lights so that can all sort of flow through very quickly. Yeah, traffic is absolutely using that. Then that might be an acceptable substitute. That might be acceptable just because it puts them on this road. Which means they're not backing up in my retail park. Though it does have traffic lights there. Which is less than good. So turn those off. And I guess we'll see how that goes. I guess we're... Oh, yeah, no, that is absolutely not going to work. That's just going to back up like crazy. Okay, yeah, this is not going to work. So, yeah, back to the drawing board on that one. We'll just get rid of that. It was an idea. It didn't work. These things happen. Anyway, folks, like I said, I'm going to leave it there for today. So, thank you kindly for watching. This has been City Skylines. I've been the ConflictNerd. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!